Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rose Shiwever. I'm a Namibian YouTuber and I'm back with another exciting video. So today I'm going to share with you guys a story that I'm going to share with you guys because I think it's an eye-opening story just to see how safe China is. And now I'm not going to go into details to say, okay, because of the title of the video is I lost my passport in China. So there was this fine day. I was, when there was no COVID-19 and everything was just normal. I traveled from Shanghai to the northern part of China. I went for it was actually a Winterfest festival. So I used to attend Winterfest. It is Winterfest festival organized by Shanghai International Church. So that day I went to that Winterfest that was in Changchun, in a very, very far north, furthest side in the north of China. So on this day we went for it, and this Winterfest event that took place during winter, this specific winter, and then we stayed for like a week or so, and then coming back, of course, I knew it was now winter holiday. I'm not gonna be traveling anymore because, of course, I just came from a very good event that I don't really need to travel anymore for my holiday. So I then came back took a plane from that Changchun to Shanghai. And then I came back to my room. And yeah, everything was normal. It was a safe trip. Everything was normal, and then I just went home. I came home and I thought everything was normal. Until this fine day when, after now winter holiday passed, 2 months past the winter holiday. And then I realized we had to go to a certain place with our school organized another event for us to travel out of the city. But this time we need to take another plane. We need to take another flight to this city. Now, mind you, I had a holiday trip like that I took in winter, right? So this time, as we were now registering for the event, I was wondering, I couldn't find my passport. And I'm like, God, I've lost my passport. And this event that I was just about to go on was very important because we're like going to make some activities for international students that we could get. It was like a educational trip, right? So here I am, I cannot find my passport. I'm searching everywhere, I cannot find my passport. And I'm like, God, I've lost my passport. And then I started panicking, thinking, God, I lost my passport. How would I be able to move around? Because I'm in a foreign country and passport is very important to you. So I started searching everywhere. I opened everything in the cupboard. I removed all the clothes. I removed all the luggages. Now thinking, what could have possibly happened to my passport? Maybe someone stole my passport for a certain reason, to go and use it for a certain reason. So I started asking around the hostel, asking everyone, have you seen my passport, guys? Like, I'm really in a big trouble. I have a problem. My passport is nowhere to be found. And then I'm getting nervous. I'm starting to call now our student representative council. I'm like, I don't have my passport and I don't know where I put it. I should be in trouble because we have an educational trip that I'm about to go to, and where is my passport? So guys, I was panicking so much. I couldn't even call my parents, because if I could call my parents, calling parents is like the last thing I do, because I don't want them to have them panic. I'm in a foreign country and I was just like 20 years old. So like, God, where is my passport? I searched for like 2 weeks. I couldn't find my passport. So now I had to go to the police and say, okay, I cannot find my passport. What can I do? And the police say that, well, we don't have any solution, because first of all, the police will we don't understand what you're saying. And then I had to ask my Chinese friend to help me translate. And then I'm like, okay, fine. Police, I cannot find my passport. There's like, we don't have anything to do because you are a foreigner. You need to call your embassy. I didn't know I had to call my embassy. So I called my embassy. They're like, where did you leave your passport? Can you think about where you left your passport? I started calling like passport. Like, I was thinking, now the last time I used my passport is when I traveled in the north of China. That was like 2 months ago, if I'm not missing any details. I like that was in my winter holiday. And then I thought maybe I lost my passport in the airport. So I traveled. From calling to the embassy, they said you should look around, just search, maybe you've put it somewhere, otherwise you can call back if you didn't find it. So from that point, I went to search for my passport at the airport, Pudong Airport, Shanghai Pudong Airport. And then guys, I went, give the details, the policeman. I'm like, I lost my passport. Maybe I left it somewhere in the airport or something, because I traveled like 2 months ago with a school from the north of China to Shanghai. And then they asked me, what are your details? Because people in Shanghai, Pudong airport, they know how to speak English. Like, what are your details? When did you last travel? And then I gave them all the details. Guys, to cut the long story short, these people in Shanghai Pudong airport literally helped me like in a snap of a finger like this. They helped me. They told me like, oh, we found this passport. It's in lost and found department. You should just go there, get it, because we didn't know whose passport was this. I mean, like, I'm like, you don't know whose passport it? Like, it's my passport. You could see from it's my passport. You could like just locate it and find me in China. I mean, is it not so easy for you guys to find me? So, long story short, I went into the lost and found department, and then I got my passport. Finally, guys, I got my passport. And this story I'm sharing with you guys because this was very, very scary and heartbreaking. And I know someone could be out there, lost their passport, and they don't know what to do. Just ask around. And you know how I lost my passport? I lost it, I left it. You know, when you're traveling, if you have been on a plane, like you're traveling, I put it in that, you know, just close to your legs. I put it in there, and then that's where they found it. So literally, I left my passport on the plane. But thank God to the security in China that I was able to find my passport, because it would definitely cost me a long process. You know how it's difficult to process things now from abroad, talking to these people. They save me at least they save me a money to go and get another passport. And this is just another way of saying that China is really safe. It's one place that I can say for sure China is safe. And their security system is very functional. Very, very functional. So I lost my passport. And then another day, I don't know, I was shooting videos. I left my bag and my camera in a bus. I was shooting with my video, like, you know how you're doing Insta story. And then I left my bag in the bus, like transport bus. And then I was like, now I don't know what to do. I cannot find my camera, and the bag has my camera. And I'm just like, God, why? What type of revelation is this? God, please help me. And then I went to the security guard close to the bus station where, you know, imagine I left my bag on the bus, and then when I realized that my bag, my camera is on the bus, I decided to run after the bus to try to catch the bus. I was thinking maybe I'll catch it. And then did I even catch it? I tried to to go on the bus, on the bicycle, and then I paddle to try to catch that bus. Can you imagine how ambitious I was to catch a bus that I left my camera in the bus? And then, of course, I cooled down. I started crying. I cannot find my camera. Like, you know, I wanted to shoot content, but the plane has been dissolved. And then I called a security guard. I found a security guard saying, okay, I cannot find my bag. I left my bag on the bus, and here's my camera. What can I do? And they gave me this number. I called this number. And like literally, days later, I was able to get my camera. Guys, these are revelations. These are stories that they literally touch my heart so much, because they've saved me in one way or the other. Just because the system in China is actually very, very functional and very, very good. This is even making me emotional right now. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Until my next video, stay humble, stay positive, and work hard towards your goals. And goodbye.